I'm good, man. What's the deal? What's up with it?
Man, not much, man. Um, I came across your Instagram page, and I've been following your career and everything. And of course, I had to build my platform before I, stepped to somebody and everything. So I just want to commend you on everything you're doing, first and foremost. You feel me? But let's get into it, man. We got Alex the Reaper, Holly. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Is it Holy or Holly?
Nah, it's Holly.
Okay. Um, 7-1 with 5 knockouts. Former national champion amateurs. Um, born in New Orleans, Louisiana, and you currently reside in Dallas, Texas. Um, okay. So what got you into boxing, man?
I was shit in the streets, man. Fighting all the time. Just in the streets, man. I wanted something better for myself. So shit, mama took me to the gym. I just fell in love with it.
Okay. Okay. About what age did you hop in there? Um,
Probably like so. I started boxing when I was like 16.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So who did you watch? You know what I'm saying, when you was coming up in amateurs.
Shit, I watched before I met him. I was watching Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying, all the time and things like that. And then he took me up under his wing, and then I started watching him like firsthand in person, watching him train, watching him spar, to me getting in the ring and sparring him and stuff like that.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I finna say we definitely gonna get into that. Errol Spence is one of my favorite fighters as well. Been watching him since the not amateurs, but watching him since the Olympics, 2012, and different things like that. Um, but since you grew up in New Orleans, when did you move to Texas? And how long, like when did you move to Texas?
I didn't grow up in New Orleans. I grew up in Dallas. I just was born in New Orleans,
Okay, 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 okay,
but Dallas is my home.
okay. That makes sense. So, as far as in amateurs, if you could remember, how many bouts did you have? You know,
Between like 80, I'm between like 75 and like 85 maybe. Between like them numbers.
yeah, Lee,
Yeah.
that's
Fighting
a
a
lot.
lot.
I mean, for you to start competing at 16, 70, and 80 is a lot. You know what I'm saying? That means you must be fighting every other weekend.
And we was getting it in, man. And then when you fighting and you always winning the national, so sometimes I might fight 6 times in 1 week.
Dang. And what weight was you fighting at? In amateurs. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
seen something. I think I seen a couple videos. Did you ever fight at like 140 or something like that in amateurs too?
I fought at
Oh, okay,
139.
okay, 139. Okay. So you had your, pro debut July 15th of last year, and you fought 7 times since then. It sounds like you pretty steady. You and your team moving you pretty well as far as fighting almost every other month. Okay. Is that what can we expect from this year coming up as well?
Yeah, man. Just staying active, stay grinding, and staying hungry, man. I'm young. I got a lot of time to develop and learn. So this year for sure, staying active.
Okay. So how old are you now? Because I know the recent videos I seen you was like 19 or something like that. Say that one more time. Okay, 22. Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay. Um. So diving into your career a little bit. Um. I seen your pro debut and everything, and then you had your first L. What did that feel like? And what adjustments did you have to make? As far as inside or outside of the ring.
Really more so my team, man. Just getting with the right team, and you know what I'm saying. When I took the loss, I was the wrong people, and I knew I had to make a change, and I changed up, and then now I'm on a 5 knockout streak. Going on to the next.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, after that loss, I mean, you fought, if I'm not mistaken, 6 or 7 times. And out of those amounts, you knocked out four, four of your opponents at that time. So it seems like your head was on a swivel. You made a change for sure, and you done what you had to do um, to make the adjustment.
For sure, man. That's all it's about, man. Making an adjustment, not being the same. Because if I would have kept doing the same thing, I probably would have took another L. And I ain't coming in this game to be losing, so I've been kind of pissed off at it, and everybody that been fighting me after that been feeling the rage of that loss. So
Yeah, I definitely see on that record. If I'm not mistaken, like I say, for 4 out of 6 of the opponents that you were in there with definitely felt it for sure. Um, so tell me about, if you could just walk me through the era Spence as far as how you met him or he saw you, however that went. Um,
I mean, me and Errol, we grew up in the same little small town, DeSoto, and I had caught him. I had seen him running one day, and I was like a little 16-year-old kid, and I was just asking. I was like, "Hey man, can I?" He was around the time where he was his accent. I like, "Hey man, can I run with you?" You know, I'm a 16-year-old kid. I'm 17, 16 to 17. I was a child compared to him. He's 35, I think, or 33 or whatever. And I was just like, "Man, can I run with you, man? I look up to you and stuff like that." And he was like, "Yeah, man." He was like, "I'm about done right now, but you can run with me tomorrow." And I'm like, "Okay." I was like, "Wait, how am I gonna get in touch with you?" It was like, "Get my number and stuff like that." So I got his number and things like that. And then the next day I hit him around the time we was supposed to run. I was like, "Hey, we still running?" He was like, "Yeah, meet me here." So I met him there. We got some miles in. Um, we chopped it up a little bit. He gave me some pointers. I told him I wanted to spar him and things like that. And he was like, "You want to spar me?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, I was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "Bet." And then he was like, "Not too many people want to spar me." And I was like, "Shit, I do." And then that's how it happened. That's how it went.
Okay, okay. So let me stop you there. So I mean, you 16 at the time, and you saw him running, and you know, to me, he sounded like a real solid guy. He sounded like a guy that, if he said he gonna do something, his word is his bond. Um, at that time that you seen him, which fight he was getting ready for, or what point of their career, he was in at that point. Um,
He had just had a car accident. So he had just beat Sean Porter and had a car accident. His
uh,
next fight was Garcia.
okay, okay, okay. I got you. I got you. Um, and you said that y'all end up getting some work in as well.
Yeah, we ended up sparring. Not probably like 6 months later. We ended up sparring.
Okay. So I mean, if you can just dive into that just a little bit, what I mean. I know he's, kind of a mentor in that aspect. But could you describe some things that people don't know or undermine?
I mean, as far as what the sparring.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like what you seen that a lot of people just don't really pay attention to, or guys that ain't never been in there with them. What can you describe from that?
I mean, I'm a kid at the time I sparred him, so he didn't really just go 100% on me because like it's nothing to gain by going 100% on a child.
Right.
But just learned how to do different things, learn his work ethic, learn certain things he do. It was just a good experience, man. I learned a
Okay.
lot.
Okay. Have y'all sparred since then, or it's been on a
Most definitely. I've been sparring Earl since I was 17 years old, man. I'm
man?
22, so I've been sparring him since I was 17. So we sparred a bunch of rounds. I helped him get ready for probably his last three fights, not Crawford, but the last fights before that.
I mean, mentally, knowing that you got guys like myself and guys that want to be, you know, not necessarily where you are as far as in professional ranks, but just be amongst someone that great. How does that make you feel that you have been in the ring with them? I'm pretty sure you guys hang out outside of boxing. And what do you take from sparring him and then going and sparring other guys? Is there some type of confidence that you feel, or it's just work? Um,
And it just worked, man. I look at Earl. I don't look at Earl like he's Earl Spence. I look at him like I did before, but I look at him like, man, that's like a brother to me. So I don't really look at him like, man, that's Earl Spence. I look at him like, man, that's my brother. And yeah, sparring him give me confidence. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, everybody fight different, and everybody got their own skill set they come with. So
yeah.
it's not necessarily a confidence boost, but it just worked for me.
Okay, I got you. Has anybody ever told you that you fight like him? Because when I went and me and my team done some research and watched a few of your amateur fights and watched a few of your professional bouts, I noticed a lot of some similarities. You know, do you feel the same way? Or
Yeah, I mean, I got my own style, but I watched Earl since I was 17. I started boxing at 16, so I can most definitely can. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody seen similarities in our game. I've been watching him since I started. So that's even before I met him, I was watching him. So
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody said I fought just like him.
okay. Yeah, I figured that. Because I was also in the amateur sparring different guys, and I would, pick up different styles throughout tournaments and, different things like that. So that's why I asked that. Now, are you being trained by Derek James currently, or
Yeah, nah.
okay, 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 I got you. Now I know. Are you signed to Spence? Matter of fact, Man Down Promotions, or looking to?
We be talking about some things.
Okay, I don't want you to let the cat out the bag, or disclose anything that you don't have to. I just figured that. Now you got Frank Martin. I know you guys had Ryan Garcia at one particular time. Talk about you and Frank Martin for a minute, man. Um, Shed a little bit light on that. How's the relationship? The work you guys get, different things like that.
That's my brother, man. I got mad love for Frank. It's like my brother, man. Like and outside the ring. That's my dog. Ain't too much really to speak about it. I got love for that nigga. Well, for that dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, for some reason, man, talking to you and watching Frank Martin interviews and watching Spence, it seemed like y'all all got the same demeanor. It's just, hey, it's just work. And then when y'all get in there, y'all go, even though y'all all three got different styles, but y'all all go with the same mission. which is dominating, put on a one-sided ass whooping, different things like that. Have you heard that before too? Or,
Yeah, man. We all be cool, man. We all be chilling, man. We don't be into all the crazy stuff. We don't be in there trying to be something we not, man. We just ourselves, and you know, we don't really care about what other people think, man. It's just ourselves.
okay. Now, just to dive into your career just a little bit more. I know you just getting started. This like the early stage of your career. Um, who would you say that you fought has been the toughest test, or have you been tested that you feel? Hey, I think the audio cut out on me.
I said, oh
Um,
yeah, nah, I haven't been tested like to the point where even the dude I lost to, man, he wasn't really nothing. I really should have. I really could have really, you know what I'm saying. It is what it is, but yeah, I have not been tested to the limit yet.
okay. Um, the guy you got in front of you. Now, I was a little confused for a second. I went on BoxRec and I seen one name, and then I seen another name on the flyer. Could you clarify for the people who don't know, who are you actually fighting? Um,
So the guy on the flyer, that was my original opponent, but he pulled out like last minute. He pulled out last minute, so the guy on BoxRec is the replacement.
okay, and that's what I have. Me and my team, Rick Graham. Um,
Yeah,
do you feel as though this is more of a step up in competition compared to him, or
most
you know?
definitely. Rick is a veteran. He's an old guy. He not coming to lay down. He haven't been knocked out a lot, so it's my job to come up in there and finish him, break him, make sure he don't ever fight again.
Go ahead, give him an early retirement check, man, or something like that. Have you been able to see him, or anything like that, or
Nah, man, I haven't seen him yet. I haven't talked to him. Um, I just they just sent me a name, and my team sent me a name, and then that's what it is.
okay? Um, how much, or rather, should I say, how late of a notice did you get? Like how late did the guy pull out, and how soon did you find out about the guy you fighting this Saturday?
Uh, Probably like I don't know, not probably like 2 weeks,
Mm,
maybe like 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. I
that
just
on?
know, huh?
Oh no, go ahead.
I said yeah, probably like 2 weeks.
Okay. So that on, like, mentally, like, when you get replacements, and I know in the sport of boxing different things like that happen all the time. But mentally, does that phase you, or is it just the same mission? You know.
It didn't phase me because when I'm at my when I'm at my best, it would be very hard to beat me. Mentally and physically, it would be very hard to beat me. So um, it don't phase me. I got a lot of amateur experience. I know how to deal with different styles. Um, if you want to bang, we can bang. If you want to fight, if you want to box, that would be more stupid.
Okay. Because veterans. You know, veterans, I'm not saying they don't come in there to win, but they come in there to look for that one big shot and pretty much close the show. Is that something that you worried about, or you even thinking about, or it's just
Man, he ain't closing the show on nothing. What is he doing? Like, yeah, he trying to get that big old chunk. Yeah, what? Yeah, he not closing the show on nothing.
Okay, I got you. So what's your plans for your career, man? I know it's still this probably not even 10%, 10 or 25% of your career. But what are your plans? Like, what do you want to accomplish? In the sport of boxing.
Man, really, man, I'm just going this day by day, man. Like, I'm still figuring this out, man. I'm figuring out if I want to just go straight for the money or go straight for the belts. Depends on what it is, man. I'm young, I'm learning, so right now I'm just taking it fight at a time.
Mm. I mean, because you gotta think about it, man. Um, a lot of casual boxing fans, a lot of boxing fans, they got a lot of eyes on you right now. Of course, because of what you done in the amateurs. That's why I didn't really harp too much on Spence or any of that nature, but all that ties in with you from Instagram posts to YouTube, whatever they see, and different things like that. So you do know you got a target on your back. Um, Pretty sure you're aware of that, right?
You said, am I aware of a target on my back?
Yeah, 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 definitely.
They don't really know. They think I'm a target, and then I target them, and then it's me like, the energy change when they turn into the target. Come
Yeah.
on.
Okay. Well, I just had to let that be known, man, because I know young fighters, they get that hype behind their name and they let it get to their head, but it seemed like you pretty grounded. It sounds like you got some great mentors like Spence, different guys like that actually talk to
Yeah,
you and let you know what's going on. So
most definitely, man. Just most definitely, just I do. I got some good people around me that keep me grounded and never get too high, never get too low. When you got a guy in the gym making $30 million a fight, I mean, shit. How can you be? And you see him working hard. How can I look and be like, I can let up?
right.
But look, my
So
guy, I only got a little bit left, my guy. I only got a little bit of time left.
all right, okay, cool. We're gonna get ready to wrap it up, man. I got two more for you. You got time for two more?
Yeah, so got time 2 months. Let's get
All right. So what's your final predictions, man, of your fight? What can the fans expect to see?
a one-sided ass whooping, and if he gets stopped, if he get knocked out, then that's what it's gonna be.
Okay. Okay, I got you. Mount Rushmore, or rather should I just say top five fighters, past and present. Who would you say?
Right now, okay.
Yeah, we'll start with present.
All right now, let me see. Um,
You can include yourself or however they go, but
I'm gonna say I'm not gonna include myself. I'm gonna say right now, present Crawford, um, EJ, Earl, Crawford, Earl. Nah. Crawford, Canelo, Earl, Tank. Man, I don't really know.
is this in
Crawford.
any order or this
Nah, it's just from 1 to 5.
okay.
Crawford, Canelo, Earl, Tank, and then I don't know the rest.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Past fighters.
I don't really watch the past fighters, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you just like me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't really get in that. But yeah, man. good luck on your fight. You feel me? I'm not even gonna say good luck, man. I know you're gonna come out with that dub. You seem like you know what you're doing, man. So keep up the great work, man. And I can't wait to see how far you go in your career. You feel me?
Most definitely appreciate you having me, man.
More definitely, man. You take it easy, man.
Uh,
All right.